Good day everyone, you are listening to Chigozie online class. Please, after watching the video, follow my YouTube channel, like my video, comment in the comment section and subscribe. It is very important, please. Now, our today's topic is indices, algebraic terms and powers. On my last video, we discussed about small problems on indices. But today, we are going to look at indices, algebraic terms and powers. Now, sometimes indices, we have algebraic terms where you are told to find or know. For example, in this example, we are told to find or know which is n. Now, the question says simplify 4 into 2 raised to the power n plus 1 minus 2 raised to the power n plus 2 all over 2 raised to the power n plus 1 minus 2 raised to the power n. Now, solution, we proceed. Now, what we are after is to bring down this number to its original form first. Now, recall that 2 raised to the power n plus 1 is equal to, because of the addition means that they multiply, which is 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1. So therefore, 2 raised to the power n plus 1 is equal to 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1. So therefore, 2 raised to the power n plus 1 will give you 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1. Now, because of the multiplication and they are in the same base, we now have 2 raised to the power n plus 1. So your step is to bring down this number to its original form. So therefore, 2 raised to the power n plus 1 is equal to 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1. You now substitute. Now substituting, we now have applying of indices. Applying of indices, we now have 4 into 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 2, because 2 raised to the power n plus 2 will be equals to, now because of the added powers, it means that we are under multiplication. So equals to 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 2, which will give you 2 raised to the power n plus 2. So you bring it out to its original state, which is 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 2 all over 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n. Now, next step, you factorize. Now, the common factor in the numerator is 4 and 2 raised to the power n. 4 and 2 raised to the power n is the common factor in the numerator. For example, 4 times 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 2. Now, 2 raised to the power n will cancel out 2 raised to the power n, leaving us with 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n will cancel out 2 raised to the power n, and 4 will cancel out 4, leaving 1. So therefore, this one, 4 times 2 raised to the power n in the outside bracket, 2 minus 1 inside bracket. That's how to factorize. So now substituting, we now have 4 times 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power 1 minus 1 all over. The common factor in the denominator is 2 raised to the power n. So now, factorizing, we now have 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n. Now, 2 raised to the power n will cancel out 2 raised to the power n, leaving 2 raised to the power 1 minus 2 raised to the power n will cancel out 2 raised to the power n, leaving us with 1. So therefore, we now have 2 raised to the power 1 minus 1. Now, next step is we cancel out. So 2 raised to the power n will cancel out 2 raised to the power n, and 2 raised to the power 1 will cancel out this. So therefore, our final answer is equals to 4. Answer. So therefore, our main purpose is, first of all, bring down the question to its original form first. For example, 2 raised to power n plus 1 will give you 2 raised to power n times 2 raised to power 1. While 2 raised to power n plus 2 will give you 2 raised to power n times 2 raised to power 2. So after breaking it down, now look for the commonest factor, which is in the numerator. It is 4 and 2 raised to power n, because 4 is here, 4 is also here. 2 raised to power n and 2 raised to power n. Now factorizing now. What does 2 raised to power n? 2 raised to power n will cancel out 2 raised to power n, leaving us with 2 raised to power 1 minus 2 raised to power n will cancel out 2 raised to power n, and 4 will cancel out 2 raised to power 2, leaving us with 1. So this one will be outside bracket, while our answer will be inside bracket. Now substitute. In the denominator, the same thing. The commonest factor is 2 raised to power n. Now factorizing, 2 raised to power n will cancel out 2 raised to power n, leaving us with 2 raised to power 1. Minus 2 raised to power n will cancel out 2 raised to power n, leaving us with 1. Now put this outside bracket and the answer inside bracket, leaving us with this. Now you cancel out 2 raised to power n will cancel out 2 raised to power n, and this will cancel out this, leaving us with 4. Now the next question. Now simplify 3 into 5 raised to power n plus 1 plus 5 raised to power n all over 5 raised to power n minus 2 plus 5 raised to power n minus 1. Now applying law of indices. Applying law of indices. Our question says 3 into 5 raised to power n plus 1 plus 5 raised to power n all over 5 raised to power n minus 2 minus 5 raised to power n minus 1. Now, looking at this question now, first of all, you factor out 5 raised to power n. The commonest factor here now is 5 raised to power n. That is the commonest factor here. Now, if you bring down this lowest term, that is this original form, you would get the correct answer. Reason, in the denominator we have minus sign, meaning that 5 raised to power n minus 2 will equal to 5 raised to power n all over 5 raised to power 2. Now we now have another division, which after solving you will not get the final answer. So therefore, our first step will be to factor out 5 raised to power n in the numerator and factor out 5 raised to power n in the denominator. Now factorizing, we now have 3 times 5 raised to power n into 5 raised to power n plus 1 plus 5 raised to power n. Now, 5 raised to power n will cancel out 5 raised to power n, leaving us with 5 raised to power 1 plus this will cancel out this, leaving us with 1. Now, I arrived at 5 raised to power 1 because 5 raised to power n plus 1 is equal to 5 divides this. We are now left with 5 raised to power 1. So that is this. And this will cancel out with this, leaving us with 1. So therefore, we now have 3 times 5 raised to power n into 5 raised to power 1 plus 1 all over. Now on this, we still factorize 5 raised to power n. So 5 raised to power n into 5 raised to power n minus 2 minus 5 raised to power n minus 1. Now if this cancels out this, we are left with 5 raised to power minus 2 minus 5 raised to power minus 1. I arrived at this if we have 5 raised to power n minus 2 is equal to 5 raised to power n divided by 5 raised to power 2. Now, when this cancels out this, we are now left with 5 raised to power 2. That is minus 2. So this 5 raised to power n will cancel out 1 of this, leaving us with 5 raised to power minus 2. When it cancels out this, we are now left with 5 5 raised power minus 2 minus 5 raised power minus 1. Now 3 times 6 will give us 18. So 18 divided by, now recall, in indices, 5 raised power minus 2 is equals to negative sign, we call it 1 over 5 raised power 2. So divided by 1 over 5 raised power 2 minus 5 raised power minus 1 is equals to 1 over 5. So we substitute minus 1 over 5. So we now have 18 divided by 5 raised power 2 will give you 25. So 1 over 25 minus 1 over 5. So equals to 18 divided by, we look for the LCM. The LCM of 25 and 5 will give us 25. So 25 divided 25, 1. 1 times 1, 1. Minus 25 divides 5, 5. 5 times 1, 5. So equals to 18 divided by 1 minus 5 will give you minus 4 over 25. Now in division changing to multiplication, it will now be 18 times 24, 25 over 4. Record this minus sign. So now we divide 2 divides 4, 2. 2 divides 16, 9. So therefore, 25 times 9 will give you 25 times 9. 9 times 5, 45. 9 times 2, 18. 18 plus 4 will give you 22. So therefore, we now have 9 times 25 will give you 225 all over 2. That's the answer. Now the next question. I forgot to put my minus sign, so the answer is minus 225 over 2 because of this minus sign. Now, the next question is simplify 1 over x inverse divided by 1 over y inverse all is power minus 1. 1 over x is power minus 1 divided by 1 over y is power minus 1 all is power minus 1. So therefore, applying law of indices, now first of all, remember x raised power minus 1 will give you 1 over x, and y raised power minus 1 will give you 1 over y. So you substitute these values into this. So equals to 1 over x divided by 1 over y, all raised power minus 1. Remember, 1 over x came from x inverse, which is 1 over x, and y inverse is equal to 1 over y. Now, we are now left with 1 divided by 1 over x divided by 1 divided by 1 over y, all raised power minus 1. Now this line is division sign. So 1 divides 1 over x divided by 1 divides 1 over y, all raised power minus 1. Now equals to, division will change to multiplication. We now have 1 times x over 1 divided by 1 times y over 1 all raised to the power minus 1. So 1 times x will give us x. So x divided by 1 times 1 will give us y all raised to the power minus 1. So therefore we now have x over y all raised to the power minus 1. This is division. We have x divided by y, which is x over y all raised to the power minus 1. Now recall, we need this negative sign is equals to 1 over. So therefore, we have 1 over x over y. This 1 over came from this negative sign. Negative sign will be 1 over. We now break this down, x over y. Now recall, this sign is what? Division sign. So 1 divided by x over y. When division changes to multiplication, this will overturn. So we now have 1 times y over x. So y times 1 is y. So therefore we now have y over x as our final answer. So therefore 1 over x inverse divided by 1 over y inverse all raised to the power minus 1 will give you y over x. First step, we change this to its form, which is 1 over x. This is to its form, which is 1 over y. And remember, this is what? Division sign. So you divide this. Now division changing to times, you turn over. This you turn over. So x divided by y all raised to the power minus 1. Now remember, negative sign will give you y over this. So when division changes to times, you now get y over x. Now thank you for tuning into my channel to watch this topic. Now our next topic will be on indices and integration, but it will be on my next video. So after watching my video, please don't forget to follow my YouTube page, comment,